Hi, it's Dr. Sharon on Facebook Live outside my house. Get ready to go work out with a crazy ponytail. Let's see, who else? Who's here? Y'all can see my wreath. One of the few decorations that I put up. As well as a Christmas present to myself. It says, this shirt, it was a present to myself. Train like an angel, because y'all know I'm an angel. And then it says this way, train like an angel. And then I think I had a little things that say Victoria's Secret down the line. Yeah, so I believe, and this will be videotaped, so before y'all even come on, I believe that even going to work out, you to try to, motivate yourself with a little gear. And so if you have after Christmas dollars and all of that, I think that if you buy some workout gear that you like, it may incentivize you to work out or fool yourself into being a little fashionable. So yeah, train like an angel. So you can get into that Victoria's Secret stuff. That's what I'm saying. So anyway, it's the day after Thanksgiving, day after Christmas. What is wrong with me? And a few days before the new year. If you saw a couple of my posts on today, one big thing is, I don't know about y'all, ain't no need in line. I overate on yesterday. I made some banana pudding with half caramel pudding and half banana pudding, and some Lorna Doone cookies with some roasted, toasted pecans and walnuts and almonds. I made a little one, but still, that wasn't on the plan. It had some bananas in it too, so it had some fruit, right? Anyway, but if you know good and well that you're on a mission and that you kind of overindulged and did whatever, get back up on the horse. Oh, my battery about to die. Get back on the horse. That's all you have to do. Try to do something. So I've had a very hectic day of doing stuff, catching up on stuff, and unfortunately with this foolishness from the Orange POTUS and some clients, the little furlough stuff and some other stuff and end of the year reports, I've had to work as well as do other stuff. So I am just getting out of my house to go work out at 3 o'clock. But guess what? As I said earlier, and I'm picking up my key because I need to plug up. As I said earlier, do something. So do I say, well, I didn't get to go at 4:30 this morning when I woke up, so I'm not going to go? Ooh. Sorry, let me turn this off. Do I say that I'm not going to go because, it's too late, whatever? No, that's an excuse. Excuses are useless tools of the incompetent. They build mountains of nothing but incompetency. I learned that when I was an I pledging Alpha Kappa Alpha. We would have to say that all the time. But, so, how do you kind of get back on track? I got a couple of emails today, several questions about new year, new start. I posted something saying, don't wait to join the gym on January 1st. They probably got the little sales going on now with the memberships. Don't wait. intentionally, I ain't pick them up intentionally, but they jumped into my shopping cart. So I had a bag of Lay's potato chips, and then you say, I'm just having in case somebody come over and they want a little snack. And then you open it to make sure it's all right. And you know, I'm a physician, so I'm trying to make sure ain't nobody gonna get poisoned at my house. And then you eat half of the bag of salty potato chips, even though you're on a low carb situation. Whatever. It's a new day, new opportunity. So, and maybe that's your Christmas gift to yourself. So my Lay's potato chips and my banana pudding were one of the gifts to myself. But guess what? Then what do you do? And as a person inboxed me today and asked a question about, oh, I've been very bad over the last couple of days. How do I do? And I actually got on the scale and I gained 3 pounds in 2 days, is what she said. I said, number one, you probably didn't gain 3 real pounds. You probably are holding on to water. So number one, drink more water. Flush out the salt. If you eat salty things, what happens when you eat salt? So when I ate the Lay's potato chips, I wanted something to drink. Why? Because salt calls for water, right? And instead of doing that, I had a Stewart's orange pop. So I had and I don't even drink soda like that. I had a Stewart's. And so I watched a little movie, had the orange pop, had that. And so it just all got a little messed up. But then what do? You get back on the horse again. So this morning and every morning, drink 1 full bottle of water before you do anything else. So while I'm making my coffee, I usually drink a full bottle of water. And today I've really been more cognizant of drinking water, having my fruit, not really having my egg and egg whites and that stuff. And then really just trying to say, okay, I acted a fool yesterday, a pure tea fool yesterday. Let's get back on. And don't beat yourself up. And that's in anything. And we're talking about food now, but it's in anything. Sometimes we just screw up. We're human, right? We screw up. We say something we shouldn't. Hi, Episcopal Supervisor Reed. We say something we shouldn't. We do something we shouldn't. We just mess up. So what do? Number one, ask God to forgive you. Number two, ask the other person, if another person is involved, to forgive you. And number three, make sure that in the middle of all that, you forgive yourself and you move on. So if you have been, overindulgent, people bought you all this stuff to eat, you've had more, so what? Okay? The big thing is, don't let the time between Christmas Eve and New Year's Day be just like a free fall, because you can literally pick up serious weight, have big problems, stop taking medication, and cause some issues that you don't need to have. So if you know you have an evening reception or party, that means go light at breakfast, go light at lunch, and make sure you eat a little something before you go to a social event. And that's a good tip. Eat some fruits and vegetables before you go to a dinner or a social event. And you know, one of my little things that's a tip for me is, when I go out to eat and I have some dinner stuff coming up, I actually will often order an appetizer as my meal. And the first thing I do is order water with no lemon. I done told y'all about the lemons in the restaurant. Don't do it. I'm going to tell you, don't do it. Because I told y'all about the studies. The studies show that those lemons have feces on them. They have semen on them. They have spit and all that stuff. That's why I told y'all about them buffets. All them people hacking and coughing and touching and going to the bathroom, not washing your hands. That's nasty. So if you ever go out with me, I tell you in a minute, don't have the lemon. And then I tell you, and my brother Rod gets mad because I tell him, you going to have all them lemons. You eating somebody's poop right now. And he's like, I don't care. I like lemons in my water. He does. But, so I'm not a good, person to go out to eat with. But I'm serious. So I get a glass of water, drink that down, and then I'll often order appetizer. And if you're going to have a dessert, then certainly have an appetizer and dessert versus a meal. Those are little bitty things. How do you get back on track, which people ask me about? Number one, increase your water intake. Don't drink your calories, and measure and give yourself a break. Also, a good thing is to pump up your cardio. Cardio burns calories. Certainly, there are new studies out that show that you need to do strength training, because for long-term weight loss, actually strength training works. And for bones, especially for women, we need to lift weights for bones so that we don't become hunched over with osteoporosis and all of that. But the other part is increase your workout even by 10-15 minutes if you know you're going to have more calories. So And don't be so regimented. So what? I still got up at 4:30 today, got sucked into work, got sucked into doing other stuff. It's what time? 3:30? Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to the gym. That's not my usual time. Okay, so this isn't a usual day. It's the day after Christmas. So, but do something and don't let excuses keep you bound. So I'm running to the gym, have some other stuff I have to do, but run to the gym. And because I sinned horribly with that banana pudding yesterday and them Lay's potato chips, I'm going to do an extra 20 minutes of hardcore cardio. So that's, and what I told the sister that emailed me, don't spend all day beating her. Oh, I ate too much. I'm so horrible. Blah. Okay, whatever. Get back up again, start again, and don't wait till January the 1st. Episcopal Supervisor Reed is on the phone, online, and she showed, I think yesterday or day before, she did a walk and was on a swing. That's what I'm talking about. That is being good to your body. And look at my post from today. We need to exercise our bodies. Yes, and we know that. But we also need to exercise our mind. And so I challenge people today to do something to stretch your mind. And then we need to exercise our spirit and our soul. Do something that is feeding all of those areas and stretching us into another place. So I answered that part about how you kind of get back on it. Quick tips to lose the extra pounds that you may have picked up. 1 or 2 extra pounds you may have picked up. Number 1, don't fall out. You cannot gain 5 pounds in a day. All right. So that is salt. You're holding on to salt. Flush with fluids, water. I don't believe in the apple cider vinegar. I'm just telling you. Because, again, if you drink vinegar, what happens? Your mouth get dry. So if your mouth get dry, how is that doing anything but dehydrating you? So drink lots of water. Make sure you decrease your sodas and all that. No sugary drinks and all that. And then you don't need to eat the whole piece of pie, the whole donut, the whole cookie. Eat half of it, whatever. So just be cognizant. Get an extra little walk in. It's a beautiful day. You actually could put on a coat and just walk. Do something. Do some squats and stuff in your house to kind of counterbalance, and then get back up. Do not. You were sitting there at quiet lunch and just got your lemon water. That's right. I'm telling you, don't do that lemon. Don't do the lemon. Don't do the lemon. She said she quickly got rid of the lemon. I'll post that study. The same thing with buffets. So how do you get back up? And don't just say, I'm going to wait until, the 1st to start my new plan. I talked to one of my friends today who really needs to make major life change. And I was like, look, I'm too stressed out. If something happened to you, okay, now I may have to wait a little bit, had a family wait a few days to take care of it. And, I'm just very blunt with my friends because they're blunt with me. And that means take care of yourself. But take care of yourself, mind, body, and soul. The holidays are stressful, all that. So do something to exercise your mind, body, and soul. Check out that post earlier in the day. And then finally, Christmas is over. Many of us are cleaning up, doing all this other stuff. Take care of you. So my gift has my shirt, says train like an angel. Because I try to be a little angel. Sometimes I'm devilish. But train like an angel. God wants us to be healthy. Right? You should want to be healthy. Right? And part of it is not the excuses. Get it done. So I'm going to get it done at 3 o'clock. 3:30 after I usually have already gotten a workout in, but guess what? No excuses. And drink your water, increase your vegetables, increase your fruit, decrease your calories, measure out your stuff. And then the other part is take time for you. Go ahead and make sure you get ready and say if you're going to make plans for the new year. I don't really do New Year's resolutions. This is a good time this week. These few days are a good time for you to reflect on 2018, mind, body, soul, and spirit, your relationships, reassess them, figure out what you did right, what you did wrong, what you want to do better, all of that. And then just kind of say, okay, I'm coming in swinging in 2019, but you could know, guess what? I can start swinging and improving right now. That is that. I talked about making sure you have a cute outfit. We spend so much money making sure we have the perfect dress for dates and for dinner and all that other stuff. What about having a little outfit to work out? I mean, you probably feel better and you probably, But, you know, I don't think the gym is for getting dates, because you see women come in there with full makeup on. I've done a whole post on that. Full makeup on, little outfit. What you trying to get a date? You ain't working out. All right. And for really gym rats, don't nobody pay. And men too. We're nobody paying attention to that, because you trying to get in and get out. So that is it for the day after Christmas. Told you how. Oh, make sure that if you have family members at your house, that they are taking their medication. Hi, Serene Bridget, used to be my publicist. What's up? Hi, Robin. But make sure that you're taking, number one, that you're taking your medications, your vitamins, and those things. Don't let the holidays be an excuse. We do know that there are more emergency room visits. There are more issues. There are more asthma issues, by the way, of people that are traveling and people that are being exposed to animals in a house and they're not used to that, or in the hotel. And so make sure that you are taking care of yourself, and that you have hopefully a first aid kit in your house with some things that you really need, which I'm going to do a whole Facebook post on that again, on what every house needs. You never think of workout clothes being cute. Maybe I should. Maybe that will help my attitude. I'm telling you, I have an entire closet for workout clothes. I do. Because, again, I like to be a little coordinated, and it does help me mentally. But plus, you need workout clothes that fit, and that you're not pulling up, and you don't, look like a ragamuffin. And you don't never know who you're going to see at the grocery store, whatever. But so yes, Robin, but they also need to fit, so you're not pulling and all that other stuff. And it does increase, and there is a study, because there's a study for everything, that says if you do a little work, and do not work out in makeup, because it'll clog your pores, you get a breakout. But there is a study that says if you have, just coordinate a little bit, all right, and you will feel better. Plus, you got all the mirrors. I already got to look at, a little fat thigh or gut or arm or something. I may as well look at it, see it look a little decent, a little bit, And I mean, if you got to look at the cellulite, just try your best to pretty it up a little bit. I'm just saying. That's all. But anyway, I hope you had a Merry Christmas. Man, Merry Christmas is not just one day. Number one, every day we need to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. Hi, Patrice Myrick. Love you. Every day we need to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. And two, but as we move toward the new year, as I kind of close, this is a great time for reflection on mind, body, and soul. It is a great time for you to kind of say, this is what I want in my life. This is what I want in my life from a health standpoint, spiritually, from a soul standpoint. And when I talk about soul, we are mind, body, and soul, and all of that has to work together. This is what I want from a mental health standpoint. This is what I want from a relationship standpoint, both my friendships and my romantic relationships. And how do I go get it? How do I achieve it? What are the things that I didn't really get done right this year? What are the things I did pretty good, but I need to push a little bit more? What's in my career that I need to push a little bit more? What is it I need to do? And even in the midst of hell, in the midst of struggle, in the midst of whatever you're going through, when you can still, and I say this all the time and I believe it, if you still have breath in your body, that there is hope. There is hope in every aspect. And so find that mustard seed of hope and push forward into 2019, mind, body, and soul. I give a lot of motivational stuff. And if you see me live and all that, y'all know I'm just as silly live as I am on Facebook Live. I change not. But I think you have to be real, and I think you have to be transparent. All of us are in the middle of a struggle. Don't let nothing fool you. Everybody is in the middle of a struggle. And so just push. Hi, my nephew, JVO Allison. Just push through. Because as long as you have breath in your body, there is hope, and every day is a great opportunity to do something different. All right. Love you all. Happy, again, Merry Christmas. Thank you, Patrice. Merry Christmas. I love you, nephew. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And take this time between Christmas and the New Year and all of January to reflect and to make a plan for your life. I'm doing it. And so right now I'm getting ready to go work out. because I got burnt off that banana pudding. It was good though. Still got a little bit in the house. I'm just saying, I need to throw it out, or otherwise I'm gonna eat it. All right, thank you all for joining me. Do repost. Bye bye.